And I think sometimes how do you look at it from when you are approached to do some project work? Do you look at it purely from, are you the best fit as a designer, or is it as a brand, like depending if it's a rebrand, etc., or like the work, depending on the tangible work you're doing, or is it purely in some context actually they're going to pay me 10 grand?
No, I mean, there's potentially clients that I wouldn't necessarily work for. I haven't really kind of come across any because that's not the kind of client that would necessarily approach me. But if I don't think that I'm the best fit for it because I don't understand what they're doing or whatever, or just didn't get on with the people. Because at the end of the day, when you're working with someone, particularly with branding, I mean, brand strategy, general consensus is probably that, if you're doing it, it's a case of you hand it over to someone to do. I don't work like that at all. For me, it is very much a case of I work with you. And the more involvement you have, the more you will get out of it. So it is a two-way partnership. And I'm basically facilitating it. So I'm asking the questions and I'm digging deep and I'm challenging your thinking about everything that you're saying so that we can get to the nub of exactly what's what. And sometimes that will involve sitting there with my arms crossed. I've done this before, where I'm not getting anything from someone. So it's a case of, actually, sell me what you're saying, because I don't get it. And almost being slightly aggressive, defensive sort of thing. But it's a way of kind of getting them on the back foot to then get into the nuggets of what's what. Now that's a just one-off example, but that's not normal. But I'd like to come back to what you were saying about the type of work that you were doing, because to a certain degree that's niching in a way, in that you're choosing your market sector. So some people would say that that's niching, but it's really just deciding what your position is in the marketplace and who it is you want to work for.
I think it's about, there's a lot of conversation at the moment about, especially from Alex Hormozi and others like that, talking about the model of your business, right? Yeah. And I think for me, one of the things I may have got wrong in my early career was not understanding a sustainable model, right? As a career, I think maybe even a niche is now becoming a buzzword, yeah. Right? And I think for me, it's more about being authentic, and that's why I lean into authenticity more, because it's about, for me, saying, is this the right client? Right? I can personally work with them, tangibly, can I talk to them if things go wrong? Are we going to be able to work through those? And then B, more importantly, can I actually add value to that client, right? Can I be the provider to fix their problems?